Oh, shampoo?
I did.
I can't understand.
I used it shampoo. Yes, shampoo. My favorite.
Oh.
Santa Tommy did equipment.
Oh, yeah?
Santa Tommy did.
That was very nice of Santa, huh?
Yeah. Santa Tommy did equipment.
What in the world? Caspid, 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 Caspid. That's really strange. Dou- Double rarity, just like that. Ugh. The odds of us hitting that. Oh, that's 1% off. Perfect.
Can I help?
I can't believe I'm spending 55 div to roll these amulets. I guess I... What? What is going on here? Okay, I guess we'll do this one. And this one. These two will just roll out.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
Nope. Nope. There's literally only 2 suffixes for a caster.
Have you found? Take our gold.
God damn. Sometimes I hate this. The way you have to navigate this. Alright.
Zest now lies dormant.
Hail.
I think we'll be fine.
I'll post it right away.
You want to play with my slime? You want to play with me?
With your slime?
Yeah. I had to make something with it. Okay.
Baby, Daddy just spent all morning playing. We gotta do it again. Daddy was really hoping for like an hour of daddy time.
Can you play 2 more times?
Okay, 2 more times.
Let's do it. Okay. I picked out.
I should have just sold that exactly as it was.
Yeah, what do?
Now we gotta try and knock this off. Nope. And there went both the rarity rolls.
We picked that eye. And my leg.
This is a
Whoa. So,
Alright, what are we doing with the slime?
we play
Ooh.
the little bit quirky.
Yeah, she's something else, alright.
I want my little one.
Look,
What?
I made a donut.
Oh, a donut.
There, you can eat it if you want.
Yum, 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 yum. Ay, press it out. I will make some big. I will make my donut. Be right back.
Yeah. 100% pure bacteria. Well, luckily it's a brand new thing of slime out of the container, so it just smells like salty.
It's a salty. It's a salty. Smell it.
I did melt it.
You watch. I put shampoo on it. I put,
You put shampoo on it?
yeah.
Yeah, well, that slime's only going to be bacteria free for about
I
20 seconds.
Let me show you. So this the eye. Target is potato. See potato. What's that?
Oops. Check this ring out, though, that we made. Not bad. All res, fire res, lightning res, int. 3 damage mods.
Oh, here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's already kind of in school. She skipped school today and then wanted to go after it was already basically over.
Yeah, here. Ah, here. Ah, here.
Oh yeah, she's been sick constantly and it's not ideal.
It did tooted.
Oh, did the slime just toot?
Yeah. I don't do that again. I not do that.
It tooted.
No, I didn't.
Cast speed.
I not do it.
Yeah, I mean ultimately she will just become stronger because of it. What up, Rum?
I not do it.
Oh, did it toot again? Ew.
Slime. Ugh.
Of course. Cast speed, mana, life, and then 2 like damage mods, attack mods.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Oh, I don't already doubt that there's some parasites of some kind
Deal.
swarming, slithering around somewhere. I would venture to say it's
What's new?
highly probable.
I'm sure someone will want that.
I might pull the trigger on some gear and then level a new character if I ever find the time to like chip away at the campaign. It's also more or less going to be like a benchmark for my PlayStation. Damn, lawsuit against the hospital, huh? I hope you win millions of dollars and you can quit your job and stream full time and make it big and then take us all with you. Although, if you have a lawsuit against a hospital, it's probably not great. Like, the circumstance probably isn't for the best. What's up, Rum? What's up, Smithy? Yeah, that's not good. I remember you saying something about being on pain medication. You would almost have to, right? You would hope, bare minimum, they at least settle and give you some substantial payout. I mean, unable to work, let's just say the average like livable wage is like, we'll just go lowball like 25,000 annually, and obviously that's like not great, but we'll say for 12 years plus pain and suffering, I mean, you should be looking at least like 500,000, like bare minimum. I don't so much think that I'll need any help running the campaign. I think theoretically, if the build goes well, it should be fairly easy, if not ridiculously easy. to do the campaign. The problem is if my PlayStation will run it. Yeah. Well, but yeah, yeah, I understand Norway is different in a lot of ways. A lot of like the like for example, some countries over there, like my buddy Albie, he was saying that if he gets fired, they have to pay him 3 months' salary for firing him.
You sure about that placement?
And while that's like, well, I'm pretty sure that's, I'm not positive, but I think Albie lives in Norway. I I could be wrong, but this is something I should know because I've known Albie for like years now. This is something I should definitely know from memory. But you know how guy friendships are. We don't really like talk about our personal lives that much. We just kind of like vent and then back to the game. Yeah, whereas in the US, if you get fired from somewhere, they're just like, that sucks. Wish you the best. And when you have kids, they're like, yeah, that sucks. Wish you the best. Hopefully you don't miss any work. But there's also like an incredibly high tax rate in Norway. So, sure, you have like medical and all that. So you don't have to like come out of pocket for it. But in the long run, if you don't go to the hospital or you don't receive regular checkups or anything, you're basically paying for insurance
Can I help?
without using it through taxes.
I'll do you.
So it's like, sure, it's, yeah, and that's the thing, like, it helps, it helps a lot of people.
Have you found more? Let us hope this now.
But there are also those who will never actually like take advantage of it. Will never actually like imagine getting free education and not like having anything that you're passionate about enough to want to take that jump and like go to college. And that's another thing. Like Canada, right above the U.S., they actually have like free healthcare, but a lot of people, when they're giving birth to their children or having a major surgery, they just go across the border to the U.S. and pay a private doctor because they don't want to schedule the surgery out for 18 months. Yeah, they're like, sorry you're dying, but you're gonna have to wait 2 months to have emergency surgery. Where are you thinking about going, Rum? Oh my God, dude. Oh wait, this one was, we already used some of this. Oh yeah, sorry, Shaken. Good luck. Wish you the best, brother.
This place won't
You know we're here. The community is here for you if you need anything.
protection.
We could always start a GoFundMe if you need help with legal bills. I don't know how much we would raise, but I know we would raise something. I don't know how we would go about getting it to you, but we'll find a way. I don't know if Norway accepts wire transfers from United States felons. But South Africa sounds fun. The UK could be good, but I don't I don't know if I could I don't know if I could go to the UK. I'd have to go somewhere where like they don't have too much accent because I would hate to stand out in such a way. I mean, I already kind of do. I'm already kind of a fucking weirdo, so. I don't need to stand out any more than I already do. I mean, just to visit would definitely be something. Yeah, bro, like they're gonna look at you and be like, okay, this guy is a fucking alien. See, that's the thing, bro. Like, it's really weird. A lot of the people I associate with, and like a lot of the guys in the community, none of us look our age. Like if I hit the gym for like a month and filled my face out and shaved my beard, you'd be like, that guy's fucking 20. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't see your fucking profiles and your business and like talk to you and like hear your experiences, I'd be like, yeah, this guy's probably mid late 20s. But you just relate to me too much to be that young. Not that young people can't relate. They just they came up a little bit different. Like I seen a video on YouTube of this girl saying, "Why do people listen to their parents? Like if they tell you not to do something, like just do it anyways. Like who cares?" That's how I know we are not a part of the same generation. Yeah, good luck. Like, dude, I can remember my And this is no bullshit. My mom had a laptop computer that she would sit there and play on the dining room table, which is literally, you could go like this and touch the front door to our house. And I would be upstairs and she would yell for me to come let the dog out the front door. All you had to do, we had a little leash out there staked into the ground. You just clipped him on and let him out. She is literally arm's reach. When my mom yelled for me, do you think I was like, what? Hell no. I just came. Like, yes, mother. Oh, you want me to let the dog out? That's right next to you. Perfect. Nothing I would love more.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, secretly, I can't wait for the day I can just yell for my daughter and be like, can you pass daddy the remote? That's like 2 feet from me, like have her run all the way from the other side of the house just to pass me the remote. I mean, I could do it now, but she would just tell me no. Kids these days built different. Hey man, I had to do it. It's a family tradition at this point. I wouldn't be living up to my family's legacy if I didn't do it to her. I would be robbing her of core childhood memories. We're just picking up item level 82 bases, and we're just fucking tossing them in here. We've already filled up the ring stash. Hell yeah, dude. Well, that's why, me personally, I think running blood magic with like a single source of life leech is the best solution on a warrior. because then you don't have to worry about getting mana at all, and you can like stack your health pool. And since you're not taking Giant's Blood, you can really stack strength and get life. And then if you find that you have like 3,800 health as a Smithic Atava, you can take that percent increased maximum life and really bump that life up, and like you won't even really notice it. Okay, it just keeps giving me rooms that I cannot use. Like I needed an armory like 30 temples ago. And look, I can't put any of these rooms down. None of these rooms attach to anything. Except for this. This is crazy. Well, you see, I thought I did understand the temple, and apparently I don't. So,
What's new?
oh, you ran running as rarity bot, huh? I have not heard the tale.
I'll post it right away.
Oh, there's T1 Fizz. Okay, baby. We just need to get a little lucky here. Oh, there's T1 elemental damage with attacks. Oh, I thought that was flat Fizz. It might be worth whittling this. Let's see. Okay, we got T2 Surpass. Fifty-fifty chance. And there went the Surpass. Okay, that's bullshit. Oh, we just sniped that cold. Oh my god, we hit fucking T1% Fizz accuracy split. Oh my god. If we can hit that elemental damage off and hit a T1 flat, oh my god, this bow would be fucking disgusting, dude. We gotta take a chance. No, there went the T1 Fizz. Oh. Well, now another fucking 350 before we hit T1 Fizz. Probably more than that, actually. That T1 lightning? It is. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, the hitting a T1% and T1% accuracy split on the Exalt slams was crazy. Oh, there's T1 flat. Okay, come on, baby. There's T1. Nope, T2. Okay. Okay, there went the lightning. Come on. Take the cold off. There went the cold. Come on. Oh, we got lightning again. There went the fizz. Yeah, Smithic Atava can be really strong as long as you have the right gear. Yeah, the Ignites seem incredibly strong this league for some reason. The Ignites and the Bleeds seem completely overtuned, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't have the data, but I can almost guarantee the vast majority of my deaths come from that. Okay. Oh my god. We're gonna have to get really lucky on this. Or I'm gonna have to start whittling. Yeah, the blood pools on the ground are also a little ridiculous. I think any dot damage, just in general, there's something about the way the dot inflicts the damage that, like, there's just nothing that can compare to it in the game. Yeah, the Abyss Poison Pool is fucking ridiculous, just stupid. You can't heal while you're in it. You can't life leech while you're in it. You can't regenerate life while you're in it. Like, who decided that that was okay? Yeah, you have to, like, it's like dancing when you see those mobs. You're like coming in, attacking, fucking dodge rolling out of the pool, coming back in, attacking, dodge rolling back out. And you're kind of like praying that you one shot the fucker. Oh, there went the fizz. Okay, we finally got T1 surpassed. That's what we wanted. I couldn't get a single lucky prefix. Please don't hit my surpass off. Okay, we got another chance. We just need to hit a high percent fizz as one of the prefixes. Oh my god, T1 accuracy. That if you get T1 accuracy, oh my god, and we have to start over. T1 accuracy will never whittle off.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Golly. I think we might have to. We might have to just roll until we hit T1% fizz and then try to whittle. Oh, if we hit T1, if we can hit T1 surpass, that would be dope as well. What up, Bone? T2 surpass again. I don't even know why I'm doing this, if I'm being honest. I think because I sold that one bow so cheap, I want to get my lick back. Even though this one's a Gemini, it's not the same. Oh, there's T1 surpass. Okay, let's get lucky. We need a good prefix. We just need one good prefix. Okay, we got T1 fizz. Okay. T1 flat fizz.
Oh,
Oh,
it's you.
okay. The problem is we gotta. Oh my god. to whittle percent fizz is going to, like T1 percent fizz is going to be next to impossible to do. So I think oh, okay. Because the problem is if we hit T1 accuracy, it fucks the craft. There went the fizz anyways. Oh, there went our surpass. Okay, we got T1 flat fizz again. Yeah, yeah, I am. I am. I am indeed ignoring the comments for a minute. Fuck. No, you never know. Oh, 5 to projectile skills. There went the projectile skills. Come on. We need. Oh my god! I just fucking was reading chat and I glanced and it was T1 percent fizz and I fucking cast it off. Oh, all right, another 600 chaos till we hit it again. Well, I'm 600 chaos in. That's the first time, so. I took my eyes off the roll the minute it rolled fizz, and I seen it, and I like tried to stop. Well, there's T3. That's not good enough. I'm just so used to it not rolling that I was like, oh, I can just look away for a second. Okay, there's a T1 fizz accuracy split. And T2 fizz. Hit the fire off. Okay, fire's gone. Cold. Golly. One second. All right. Uninstalled what? Oh, just installed. I thought you said uninstalled. Fuck Reddit. I got banned from the Path of Exile 2 main Reddit for nothing.
All right. Your order is registered.
It's like Facebook dating, but Reddit. No, I'm a 37-year-old woman willing to relocate, looking for a man who's well endowed. You must be between 6'1" and 6'4" and a half. Athletic build, but not too muscular. Wrestling a bear? No kidding. Yeah, the club was always a way to pick up women, but to get women that you can keep, that is a different story entirely. A woman who is easy to get is hard to keep. No, it's T2. Oh, I bet. Makes sense. Yeah. Well, but that's the thing. Like, like that's the thing. Like, men want youthful women, and women want men with experience. So, like, as taboo as it may be to be dating 18-year-olds at, in your 30s, people might look at you fucked up. But if that's what she's looking for, oh, T1 Fizz, thank you. That's what I was looking for. So, boom. Yeah, it was only 551. We have 49 left. You're right. It was shy of 600. Uh, uh, uh. I couldn't get one other good roll. I do not want to have to whittle every roll on this fucking bow. Oh my god, hit the prefix, but not that one. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. It looks dope. Resident Evil Requiem, like, I, me personally, I'm. Oh my god! I just hit the fizz off. That's why as soon as I seen it, I told you, because like I don't get fired up about Resident Evil games. Fuck, that was 5 projectile skills. I really have to pay attention. All right, 160 div. We're putting that up for now. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Yes, how the turntables turn. Yeah, I mean, I I honestly never really got into playing Resident Evil because of just how anxious the game made me. But watching someone play it, I could do. But playing Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil like 5 and 6, that was because it's not like it's yeah, and it's that's what gets you is it's so slow that everything matters. Like every move you make matters. Oh my god. The oh yeah. Well, I don't know. My parents fake broke into the house twice, and Resident Evil still gave me the fucking heebie-jeebies.
It's you. All right. Your order is registered.
Also, I think, yeah, but I think another thing was the camera angles. The camera angles, they did not do you any justice. You walk into a room and the camera's facing you and you just hear, you're like, oh my god, there's fucking zombies in here and I don't know where they're at. Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna just go left as fast as I can, and then as soon as the camera angle changes, you're looking at it. Like, oh, we're just talking about Resident Evil. And you missed me throwing like 160 div at a bow to start right back from square one. Yeah, yeah, missing T1 fizz and +5 skills twice actually. I missed +5 skills once before that. We need T1 fizz and attack speed, or ooh, flat fizz could work too. No, I don't need the attack speed. I need reduced attribute requirements. I'm gonna spend a fucking fortune trying to roll this. Made an oracle, got him to 90, huh? Oh, someone's buying something. Come on, sir, don't mind me over here at my stash. Just buy what you came for. Make sure it's a lot of divs, too. You know, I liked going to the club kind of back when I was like into dancing and shit, but I just don't like loud areas anymore. Yeah, that too. P- yeah, there are a lot of sucky people. Well, and the problem is like being a smaller guy. It seems like people, yes, especially down there, people just try you, and it's like, why is it I can't just go out and have a good time? Someone has to try and get a big dick. Yeah, someone has to fucking test my fucking gangster. It's like we don't live like that anymore.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Like that version of me is dead. But if you want me to get the fucking defibrillator out and bring him back, oh, 7 to melee skills. Oh, come on, team one up, and we just hit the melee skills off. attack speed. If we inadvertently roll something that we can sell, cool. But if not, we're trying to roll a specific item here.
All right, your order is registered.
Yeah, Rum's been to clubs and never fought, and that's great all the time. Well, a lot of it was because of Mitch instigating things too. Well, it also didn't help. Like, I remember one time I was so fucked up. Me and Matt went to meet these two girls, and I was literally standing in line texting the girl, and I was standing next to her, like asking her where she was. And it was, yeah, and like I hear her phone going off, but it doesn't, I don't make the connection. And then we get to the front of the line, and the bartender, well, the bouncer, I'm clearly not 21, but I'm in the 21 and older line. He asked like to see my ID, and then he's like, "Wait, never mind. No, you can't come in here. Like you're fucked up already." I'm like, "No, I'm not, dude. I'm just leaning up against this building because it looked like it was gonna fall. So I'm just trying to hold the building up." So then he's just like, just get the fuck in there. Don't do anything stupid. So we get in, and then I finally realize that this girl, Renee, is standing next to me. But then she leaves, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I say, Matt, pick one. I'm going in. And dude, he picks this girl. She did not look that tall from like the distance we were at. But I remember she's dancing with this guy, and there's like two girls and like four dudes in a group. And I pie face this dude and just mush him out of the way and start grinding on her, but she has to drop her ass like 6 inches to and she like hits like this really weird look back, and then she just kind of smiles. And then afterwards I was like, are you with these fucking dweebs? And their friends look at each other, and she says no, and her group goes a different direction. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm an asshole. I am not 4'8". I am 5'5" 3/4". Man, this sucks. Yeah, I mean, I will admit some of it could have been easily avoided. Yeah. Rum, in my defense, this was like 2010 when I was using the word dweeb, or I said dorks, or so I don't know. I don't know. I probably had no room to be calling anybody anything because I couldn't even fucking stand up. Like if that dude would have wanted to fight, I'd have been screwed. Like I couldn't construct a sentence. Right. Yeah, I mean that's not too much different from me now, but a few years ago, it would have been much different. Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, it would have just been Hail Mary. Oh, dude, I remember one time I went out to party and I was with oh my god, I think it might have been Mitch. It was just me and Mitch went out and we were meeting Weston Schwab, and he was going to bring me a gram of illicit substances, and we were at this house party and everyone's pissing behind this garage. Well, yeah. So so I'm well. There's a lot more to it than that, but the everyone's pissing behind this garage. It's like a garage here and a privacy fence here, and everyone leaves and goes to the bars. It's like 11:30. So I stay back. I'm waiting on him to pull up with the car, and he's going to drive me to the club. And all of a sudden, I see this foot patrol officer, and he like shines a light at my face, then shines a light down at my hands, and my dick's in them. So he's like, "Oh, this guy's dick's out," and I'm just pissing. Well, his buddy comes up behind me and grabs my shoulders, and I turn around and put my hands up to fight because I don't know who this guy is, and I just pissed all over this cop. And then they were super cool. They just gave me a disorderly conduct for public urination, confiscated my beer, 3-socket armor, 2-socket. Uh, and so then I go out to the bars. Now, mind you, I just got a ticket. I get picked up by this dude, Weston, and he couldn't get the stuff I wanted, so he's like, I got some Molly instead. Did the Molly, immediately knew it wasn't Molly because it felt like a colony of fucking fire ants in my nasal passages. And then I proceeded to get so drunk, I gave the ticket to a bartender as a tip. And then I walked into some house party where I can only imagine I got jaded the fuck out, walked to my car at like 8:30 in the morning it was like a fucking Tuesday. It's like a Tuesday morning in Bowling Green. Drove to the municipal building, stood in line, my nose kind of leaking. I had like kind of dried blood on my face, and these people are looking at me crazy. And then the lady's like, what can I do for you? I said, I'm here to pay my ticket. It's like, okay, do you have it? I said, no. It's like, oh, well, then you can't pay it. I said, okay, later. She's like, no. I'll print you one. I'll print you one. What's it for? I'm like, pissing on a cop? She's like, what? I'm like, I mean, public urination? Yeah. Yeah, dude. And that's like, oh, like that was the average go of it when we went out. Like, that about sums up a night of going out on the town. I think that night that I was so drunk and I danced with that girl, I'm pretty sure I I shotgunned a Four Loco on the way, and I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Corey was with me and Matt. And I think Corey crushed up a Xanax and put it in my Four Loco. And I'm pretty sure I shotgunned a Xanax and a Four Loco. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah. Bone brings up a good point. This this might be the most blatant fuckery of all time. So, oh my god, I gotta throw a fucking fresh lipper in for this one. So, I had been, uh-oh, I don't think I have enough room here. So I had been talking to this, well, I won't say talking. She and I had been uh, hanging out for like a few years at this point, like off and on. We'll keep it PG-13. And then she says, "Oh, I have a friend, and I'm gonna bring her over, like, so she can quote unquote try you, or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, word." I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna be hanging out with my buddy Bones, so you know, what's up with that?" And she's like, "Oh, Bone, he's funny, he's cute. I like Bone." I'm like, "Sweet, then we're in." So we're sitting in my buddy Pud's kitchen, and our buddy Pete's over, and he's got a dab rig, and it's like none of us have really dabbed at this point. And I told Pete, I'm like, "Pete, we got girls coming over. I need him coherent. I need him functional. Just give him a little bit. Don't fuck him." So he's like, "Oh, I won't." So he tells Bone, "I'm just gonna give you a little bit. Give you a little taste." He puts this glob in, and I swear to God, Bone was inhaling this dab for like 40 seconds. Like the vapor just kept coming. He's like, just keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. It was like we're all like chanting for Bone to clear it, but like secretly in my head I'm like, he's dead. He's fucked. This dude, no bullshit, exhales, hands the dab off, and face plants in the right on the I think it was linoleum or tile, just fucking face plants on the kitchen floor. Done. Just passes out. Just fucking. Now, mind you, these girls are coming from like 45 minutes away. It so they're like en route. They're like 25 minutes away. I have to get Bone back to his house. He's just like on the couch, like like he can't even construct a fucking sentence. These girls show up. She's like feeling up Bone's thigh. Like me and this girl go into the other room, and now it's weird because now the girl's like, well, they're just gonna be like listening to us. Like, I don't want to do this now. And I'm like, fucking Bone, he had one job. Like, all he had to do was be able to talk. He didn't even have to be able to talk. He just had to be able to fucking take his pants off. Oh my God. Yeah, and Bone literally had to call off work. Like he was so fucking blitzed. Like, yeah, the next night. Like this dude was on on cloud 30 for a day. Like that dab, like he almost OD'd on THC. Like, and you know what? I don't think I ever hit that. Wait, no, no, I did. I did later. I remember I was fucked up, but I had that hair product Suavecito, and she stole my hat and she put it on. And when she put it on, she smelled the hat and she's like, "Oh, that smells good." Fucking Suavecito, straight from California, never failed. Needless to say, it did take some time and a lot of convincing to come back over after Bones' fucking debacle. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that. It was wild. The worst part about that was like, and I'm not gonna mention her name. We'll just call her Wednesday. But that's yeah. No, that's Wednesday. Tuesday was the one from the gym. And like we continued to like hang out and do stuff. Yeah. The one that you were supposed to. Yes. Right. And she in like, dude, I have some like, okay, I'll hold on, let me shut the door for this one. I don't want my daughter to hear this. So me and my buddy TJ, we're hanging out. He's dead now. R.I.P. TJ. But yeah, and his mom. Yeah. R.I.P. Bobby. But we were like fresh. Actually, we might have still been in high school. I think we were. But we were hanging out at my parents' house, and we'll call her. We'll call her Wednesday. Where she's like, "Hey, are what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm hanging out with TJ." And she's like, "You guys hungry?" I'm like, "Sure." So she drove 45 minutes to come pick us up. And we live in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's nowhere to go to eat that she knows of for 35 minutes in any direction. So she drives 35 minutes. I think we went to Pizza Hut. And I swear to you, dude, before we even could get out of, like, we go outside, she throws the keys to TJ and is asshole naked. And she is driving like a 1989 bench seat Chevy truck. Like, it is a bench seat. There is no room betwixt the three of us. And she is just asshole naked. So she starts doing her thing or whatever that she does. And TJ is just looking at me like a deer in the headlights. And I'm just like, "Get in there, bub. Like, what are you doing?" Fucking, like, slide a finger in there or something, man. And he's just like, dude, she's like riding me and just moaning in his ear. He's trying to drive, trying not to look, like he's trying to be polite. And she is like trying her hardest to like get him to pull over or something. Like, anyways, I say all that to say this. She ended up finding God, turning her life completely around. Good for her. I mean, she was a great person. She just very adventurous. Super fun to hang out with, super chill. But she married a minister. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. Man. She actually, like, she didn't realize it, but she actually created the man I am today. Because I was so fucking butthurt over my first high school girlfriend. Like, yes. So, like, so completely heartbroken. And I can remember I was at 4 County and I was in English class or something. And she always used to have gum. I didn't even know her name. I just called her Gum Girl. And she passes me a note Well, I'll set the scene. So I'm wearing a hoodie that it's a Hurley hoodie from my buddy TJ, and at Four County you can only have apparel that says Four County on it. Like you can't wear anything else. So I get told I have to take the hoodie off. Well, at the time I was like pretty fucking jacked for a little dude, but I was in computer networking and repair, and your assigned lab had an assigned uniform color. So everyone knew what you were in by looking at the color of your shirt. So they're like, nerd, dork, slut. You're like, oh, they're in scrubs or they're in blue. That's nursing and cosmetology. Well, so I have to take my hoodie off, and my uniform shirt came up with the hoodie. And then like 5 minutes later, I get a note with like a fucking condom in it. And it says, "Do you want to use this with me?" Signed, her name. And I didn't know who it was because I didn't know her fucking name. So I'm like looking around for someone that's looking at me. And I just checked. I just was like, fuck it. I'll take a chance. I checked the yes box and I wrote, "Who is this?" And I showed it to the person that handed me the note, like, "Who is this?" And then they handed it back and wrote "Gum Girl." And then I like erased the "Who is this?" trying to make it like I knew her name, and I passed it back like, hell yeah. And dude, like in that moment, I realized like I'm not just some nerd that will never get laid again. Like chicks might actually find me attractive, and it just completely changed my perspective for the rest of my life. And I was an absolute lady killer, womanizing piece of shit for a long time. And that's typically like how it happens with a guy who gets fucking cheated on by their four-year only real serious girlfriend you've ever had type relationship. Hell yeah. I mean, shit, fuck it. At that point, I'm almost convinced that her and TJ fucked. I mean, she had Casey and Dustin and everyone else. The funniest thing was seeing her, well, my high school sweetheart that broke my heart. Well, not the funniest thing. The funniest thing was seeing Casey light her and Dustin's fucking cars on fire on my 22nd birthday because she cheated on me with Casey and then cheated on Casey with Dustin. And he did not take it as well as I did. And Casey blew their shit up. And then I had to like talk to the cops in my underwear cooking French fry tacos for a bunch of chicks in Bobby's fucking kitchen. But I ended up at my cousin Cody's wedding. I walked up and I seen her. And she like glanced up and seen me, and I had like slacks on with suspender and bow tie, the whole night, dressed to the nines, and she ran and hid behind, I think it was Crystal Hartman, or it was somebody like that, or like eh, well, cause I mean, Crystal's cool. She never did anything to me. Crystal's legit. I don't want to paint anyone in a bad light. I mean, you're a piece of shit, Bone, but I love you. All right. Like, you are enough. I love you just the way you are. Even though you make me want to literally kill you sometimes. This motherfucker walked in my house one time, like uppercut a glass of milk I was drinking whilst it was at my mouth, and then just walked out. Like stopped by just to knock the milk out of my hands and then drove home. Like, oh yeah. I mean, there was multiple things where I'm pretty sure, like, I might not have told you, but I wanted to tell you, like, don't come over because my mom is literally going to kill you. Like, between hiding the remotes and the sprayer on the fucking faucet being fucking tied and countless other shenanigans. I mean, oh my god. Oh yeah. And their nerves were shot because they had just quit smoking cigarettes and my mom was just looking for a fucking reason to commit homicide. Oh man, good times. Good fucking times. Ah, I miss the good old days, man. It was times were simpler. All right, enough naughty stories. We're a family friendly channel here. Gosh, dang it. Well, I don't know about that, but
Hey.
yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, if you don't feel like chopping it yourself, you can always do that. Dude, that fucking tower was rinky dink. The one out at Denny's. You remember that? Or remember when we were burning those boxes and the fucking field caught fire? I mean, between trying to piss it out, beating it with sticks. Yeah, we were so worried about my buddy's dad coming home and being pissed. And I don't know if he had just had a rough enough day and he was just done, but he was like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, fuck that shit. I had to mow that anyways. Good riddance." Like, and that's literally how he talks. So, all right, fuck it. We're just gonna give her a roll. Uh, wow, that is dog shit. I mean, it hit all the right rolls, just none of the right values. Yeah, we definitely had some decent times.
What's new? Let's see if there are any takers.
Oh, wait, that's what I'm an idiot. Okay, give me this back. I hadn't even fractured the base yet. I could have settled for either percent or flat. God, I'm fucking tired. I should probably just go to bed. That might have been T2 Fizz there, but I actually just gave Rum the last melee skills with Energy Shield and Spirit. I'm pretty sure that amulet I gave Rum is like better than mine. It's probably like close to 2,500 div. Hold on, I might have something here. I know. I at one point did have something, but not anymore. Yeah, it's looking slim pickings. Well, I guess I guess we'll try and work some magic here. Okay, rarity's not exactly what we wanted, but um okay, increased armor isn't bad. It's also a T1. Alright, so now we're gonna desecrate and fracture, and we're gonna hope to fracture the spirit on this.
Yes?
Ah, fuck it, we'll buy 4 of them.
Your order is registered.
And we fractured the spirit. God damn, I'm a fucking gangster, dude. Oh, I'm so fucking good.
Have an order?
Light work now.
Let's see if there are any.
Light work. Rarity gone. Okay, now that the rarity's gone, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a little trick. Oh, I knew it. I heard little patas. Hi, baby.
Can you put down Spidey?
Oh, you want Spidey to wear this dress?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a big dress.
Yeah. It's for me. Nice for baby.
All right, come on, Spidey, get in here.
Oh.
Spidey is going to look fabulous.
Yeah. He don't do these forever yet. He don't do these forever yet. For him to wear that dress. Oh, him, Daddy. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Spider-Man in a dress.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see.
Okay. You grab yourself some Reaver catalysts. We have now 2 open prefixes because we have, 3 open suffixes, 1 open prefix with the desecration, which we will more than likely hit energy shield on that desecration. But we want to hit melee skills with this catalyzing. We hit rarity back on. All right. I guess it doesn't. I guess we do this. Oh, there's projectile skills. Two to melee skills. 2 to melee skills. This is probably going to be a crazy good amulet. I can feel it. We just got to hit the melee skills. Which, in all actuality, is probably going to take. Oh, there's 3 to. Oh my god. This amulet, as it sits, would sell for a few hundred div. Fractured Perfect T1 Spirit. And 3 to projectile skills. But we go for melee. Oh, if we could hit 3 to minion skills, that would also sell really well. Come on. Ah, there's spell skills.
Hail.
We have spent a ton of divs today.
Right away.
Might have to cash in that mirror here soon. Three to spell skills and spirit. That's also a few hundred div. I'm confused. No, it's only increases to spell damage, so spell skills wouldn't do anything for you. I was wondering what you were getting at with that, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna hit every form of skills except for melee skills. $24 to all attributes is nice. I think everyone should have all attributes on their amulet if they can.
Can I help?
Oh my god, this is taking up a lot of
As soon
divs.
as I can.
Like, just hit the fucking melee skills, dude. You know what I should have been doing this entire time? I bet you, if I would have done a video of the end result of the craft and then showed me just giving it away for free to a subscriber, I bet a whole lot more people would subscribe to my channel to try and get free shit. There's 3 to projectile skills again. I mean, also, people might just get this wild idea that I'm like a nice guy. And maybe they would subscribe just, on the strength, but Are we really gonna go through 90 div worth of chaos without hitting fucking melee skills? There you have it. There's 90.
Can I help?
Projectile skills. Projectile skills. Now, when I was trying to roll projectile skills on amulets the other day, I couldn't hit it. But now here I've hit it like 5 times. Minion skills. Nice. Big player moves.
Yes? Let's see if there are any takers.
We're just trying to roll an amulet for Sam here. So far, we fractured the perfect spirit roll. And so we're about 140 div in. And we have 1 affix on it so far. I'm pretty sure it's May. There's 3 to fucking minion skills, which is what our next build is going to be, as a minion build. We have passed up on rolls that would have net decent, actually crazy profit. And we still have yet to hit melee skills 1 fucking time. We have hit 3 dispel skills, I think twice, minion skills twice, projectile skills like 4 times. There's spell skills again. We're gonna hit the melee skills. There's spell skills again. Come on, get in there. Melee skills. Fucking get in there.
What's new?
What do you mean they need to rework increased elemental damage? What do you mean it's not showing correctly? Yeah, but you have to have elemental attack damage in order for increased elemental damage with attacks to scale. Like, increased elemental damage with attacks does not scale spell damage. So the only thing that it will scale are the elemental damages on your items. So, like, if you have a ring, for example, like this. Just wanted to showcase how nasty this ring is. But if that flat fizz was cold, then increased elemental damage would effectively double the amount of damage you get from this ring. Or if the attack that you do, let's say like lightning arrow, for example, it converts your fizz damage into elemental damage. It would then scale that. Bro, this is madness.
It's you.
Well, there are a lot of things that the sheet DPS doesn't really show, but it does actually work. Well, now we have to at least get a +3 to skills on it for it to be worth fucking anything. The problem is when it doesn't show on your sheet DPS, it kind of like is hard to tell what the benefit you're getting from it is. But hold on, I gotta lock in because I feel the melee skills coming. Right here. Fucking get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Well, yeah, the increased fizz is gonna show because the increased fizz is scaling your weapon damage, which is what the attack is based on, is your base weapon damage. And the increased elemental damage is only scaling the damage on your rings, your and your gloves. Now, also something to note, if you're rolling a weapon,
Yes?
right? Let's say I think I had one rolled. Well, if you read it, it says on the weapon, increased elemental damage 2 attacks, and staves and wands use spell skills. So if it says 2 attacks, then it can't really scale anything for wands and for staves, because with the weapon, it's only benefiting when the weapon is equipped, like when you're wielding it. So if you swap back and forth, it's not going to help you. But also, if I could fucking find an example here, I know I have one. If not, I'll just roll it. I don't give a fuck. I'll roll it for the sake of showing it.
Yes?
Jesus Christ. All right.
All right. Your order is registered. What's new?
Oh, we can't do that. Come on, baby. Yeah, there is an option for increased elemental damage. But if it says increased elemental damage for attacks, then it won't work for spells. And the only option for increased elemental damage on a wand or on a staff, I believe, is through desecration. But I'll show you a crucial mistake when rolling an item as soon as I hit these fucking skills on this amulet, which is gonna come up any fucking second now. Because how could it not, after 1,000 fucking chaos orbs? Okay. All right. That's no, but what I'm saying is, what which which skill are you reading the sheet DPS with? And what item is the increased elemental damage on? Okay, here's a perfect example. Here's a I don't know if I'll be able to fucking use it though. Fuck. Okay, boom, there's another example. Now let's just do this. I need a mace that I can use. or potentially use when I roll it. None of those. None of these. Okay, this will work. We just have to hit the right shit on it. Oh, it's an item level 68. That I take that back. That won't work. Wait, what about this? What is this? Nope. $68. $81. That'll do. So now we just have to get lucky. We just got to hit reduced attribute requirements on the bottom here, which should be simple enough. And it'll almost fucking always roll increased elemental damage with attacks on the goddamn prefix for some reason, even if you don't want it to. So we should be Gucci as soon as we roll reduced fucking attribute requirements. Said as soon as we roll reduced fucking... There he goes. Oh my god, fire damage. There we go. Okay. So. Let's do this. Let's put on... I gotta find a better example, because my rings don't have as much elemental damage as, say, these. So we put this in one hand, this in the other. Then we throw these on. Okay. X is this one. So our Mace Strike deals 8,700. Well, wait. Which one is X? Which one is 2? And that's got brutality in it, so we can't fucking... That's also got brutality. Man, we'll make more brutalities. Get the fuck out of here. Rapid attacks, close combat. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. So, I guess this is kind of a bad example. I also have rapid attacks too in that. We'll just take everything out. I just threw away the wrong thing. Okay. So, Mace Strike 1 is this one. Yeah. Mace Strike 2 is this one. So, if you have elemental damage rolled on your weapon, and you have an elemental damage type rolled on the weapon, the increased elemental damage with attacks will only affect the elemental damage on the weapon. But as you see, it does affect. It is supposed to only affect the damage on the weapon. But our sheet DPS, well, I guess it's because we're adding rings. But you would think getting 132% with all this elemental damage on it would increase your damage a whole lot more. But if we weapon swap, but wait, if you're doing, let's say, resonating shield with this weapon, let me make sure it's registering right. We're 16,900. With the other weapon, we're 16,900. Because shield wall doesn't use the damage on the weapon. So even though there is fire and cold damage on this weapon, it does not apply to shield wall. It does not apply to resonating shield. Though the elemental damage to attacks applies to shield wall. So the elemental damage with attacks applies to shield wall, but the elemental damage on the weapon doesn't apply to shield wall. So if you notice, the damages are they are essentially identical. But if you use an attack, like Mace Strike, no, but hear me out. But if you use an attack that uses a weapon, notice virtually identical physical. Actually, this one deals more phys damage, but this one has fire and cold damage on it. Our Mace Strike deals 12,000 with this weapon, but it deals 18,000 with the weapon that has fire and cold damage on it. But let's socket it. And then we'll add cold damage. Get out of here. So now we get 30 more cold damage. And that 30 cold damage translates to about 1,000 damage increase because of the elemental damage with attacks.
How can I help?
But it doesn't, the increased elemental damage with attacks will not affect your gain extra damage as, because the extra damage is calculated at the end of the equation. So it calculates all of your damage and then deals 5% of that damage as each individual extra element. Now, that is also a skill that deals essentially no elemental damage. But let's see what would happen if we get brutality back. Because this states that you can't deal any elemental damage. So now if we take that elemental damage away, it drops us down from 14,800 to 5,007. Even though we add 30% more damage, by taking away the elemental damage, it drops your DPS in a third. So it does scale, but let me ask you this. You do have the same amount of melee skills on your other mace as you have on this mace, right? Wait, so you're comparing the damage between a two-hander and a one-hander? Yeah, so there's your problem. So here's the thing. If you look at this, no, I'm saying, because these maces don't have any skills on them, so they're equal. I'm saying when you're comparing the damage with the increased elemental on the mace you rolled compared to the other mace, what are the differences? Because the increase elemental damage with attacks, if you're looking at it from let's say you have T1% fizz, T1 flat fizz, and increased elemental damage with attacks. And then on the other one you have T1 flat fizz, T1% fizz, and gain extra damage as. They're like essentially they're kind of like the same thing, dude. Unless you have a like volcanic fissure is pretty decent conversion. So you're going to be converting 80% of your physical damage to fire damage anyways. But well, but that's my point. So if you are sacrificing like let's say 300 fizz, like the one weapon we'll just say has 500 physical damage and the other weapon has 200 physical damage but it has increased elemental damage. The thing is your skill uses where it says attack damage 161%. So that is essentially taking the actual damage readout of your weapon. So it's the combination of physical and your elemental damage, or in this case, just physical, other than the fucking cold damage. And basically, what for all intents and purposes, multiplying it by 1.6. So if you take volcanic fissure, we'll just I gotta throw it in something that. Hold on, let me get rid of this shit in my inventory. I'm fucking. Well, that's another thing. Lightning damage is good at. But it just has a wide range of damage. It's like 6 to 240 or something like that, you know? Whereas like say fire and cold damage, they're a much more concentrated, like this is 62 to 95. So you get a little bit more out of the cold unless you have a third. I mean, even this is like a 30% chance for it to be lucky. It does increase your damage. And it should show on your sheet DPS, I believe. But the main thing if you're say you have a weapon like this that has 700 flat fizz and then you have a weapon like this that has 350 but it has increased elemental damage with attacks, this skill is going to convert the fizz to fire anyways. So all that big juicy fizz you have is being converted to elemental damage anyways. So the only way you would want to have increased elemental damage with attacks is if you have a like high percent high flat fizz on the weapon already and increased elemental damage. Or you could sock it in increased elemental damage with soul cores. I cannot believe I gotta get off here,
Your order
but
is registered.
I just can't believe I haven't hit melee skills on this. There's spell skills again. Well, you you just you see way more benefit from elemental damage to attacks on other classes. Like warrior with the right skill, it can help, but again, unless they fixed it, and I'm 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 not positive. I would have to do some testing. But it used to be if the weapon had any elemental damage type on it and it had increased elemental damage with attacks, it would only affect the elemental damage type that's on the weapon instead of also adding in your rings, your gloves and stuff like that. So you would want to try to avoid getting elemental damage with attacks if the weapon already has like a low elemental damage on it, or it only has one roll of elemental damage on it. They may have fixed it. Oh, there's 3 to melee skills. Fucking thank you. Jesus. Okay. So now we're cooking with gas. It only took us like 240 div, but here we are. And there's tier 1 all attributes. This alone, as it sits, fucking god tier. Let's just do a quick price check on just these 3 rolls. It's like 300 div. If this gets dog shit rolls everywhere else, it could get like cast speed and mana. It's already worth like 300. Okay, so now we hope to hit armor or energy shield.
Let's see if there are any takers.
And if we don't, that's okay. Okay, it's a low tier. It's a low tier.
Have an order?
We're not okay with that. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. Instead of taking that low tier,
I'll post it right away.
we're going to remove it. Pop that bitch on the suffix. I did not want to pop that on the suffix. We might have to omen a light this motherfucker. Okay, T2 max life is not bad. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll roll this suffix and see what it rolls, and if we don't like it, I'll show you what we'll do. I mean, recover maximum life on kills not bad. Strength and int would also increase the stats. You know what? We're going to remove it. Well, maybe we'll remove it. Let's put our last prefix on and we'll see if we have to finagle some shit.
It's your lucky day. Have an order? Can I help? I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
It's going to depend on how this roll right here goes, whether or not we remove it. Okay, 40 tier 2 max energy shield with life. I'm thinking we could try and hit the life off for global defenses to increase armor and energy shield. I mean, but life is good too. I guess it's mostly up to you, Sam. I can tell you there's not a single amulet on the market with these rolls. The closest thing to it has tier 4 all attributes and it's 1500 div. So this will essentially give you like 50. What is that? 39 plus 8. So yeah, so you're basically getting close to 60 strength, which equates to another 120 life. You're getting 27 dext and you're getting 39 int. Like, so yeah, again, I create yet another amulet that's like fucking better than mine. Mine's got a fucking fractured rarity roll and a T3 armor roll with global defenses and tier 3 all attributes. You know, because God forbid I could roll something for myself. Every time I try and roll something for me, it just ends up doo-doo. Instead of max life, 50-50. I mean, it's a fit. And the thing is, what you can do is if it hits the energy shield, you can desecrate the prefix again with this essence, eat off the life, and then re-roll it for energy shield. But that's up to you. It's a 50-50 shot. I mean, you're basically getting like 240 HP from this amulet. essentially. That's why I personally think all attributes and max life are on any character that has to be in combat, top tier rolls on an amulet. If I could have re-rolled this amulet and gotten a tier 1 armor roll, I would have taken the global defenses off for max life, 100%. I mean, that's another extremely successful craft. I mean, was it expensive? Yeah. Was it worth it? Yeah. We started with 85. Well, we started with 85 something, 8,500 and something div. We're at 8,254. So, worst case scenario, we spent like 300, 300 and change. And something comparable to it would cost you 1,500 divine. And that's with a rarity roll suffix instead of the additional attributes. So, and in the future, if you're ever feeling froggy and you want to re-roll the strength and intelligence for something else, you can always omen a light it and re-roll it. A little disappointing that we hit 2 tier 2s instead of tier 1s, but you know, they can't all be perfect. I would say that was successful. Yeah. I mean, as you saw with me, I'm still trying to roll this fucking bow. I spent, I don't know, close to 1,500 fucking greater chaos orbs on that amulet to hit 3 to melee skills once.
What's new? Order is registered.
Well, you kind of have to settle if you don't have currency. Because, like I said, for that amulet, the minute we fractured, that spirit and we got any +3 to skills, essentially, if you don't have currency, that would be where you would stop. Because fractured spirit with +3 to projectile skills is 150 div. And you would just sell it like that. The problem is fracturing the spirit, which I can never do, by the way, unless I'm crafting it for somebody else, and then I do it every fucking time. The only other okay. The only other thing we could have done was stopped at spirit, skills, max life, and attributes and sold it for a mirror. Like, that type of crafting base on that amulet is so sought after. Oh, the temple's gonna get gutted, bro. But they're gonna have to find a tasteful way to do it. Every fucking time, dude. Every fucking time it takes away the Surpass's first trip. Surpasses again. First trip takes away the Surpasses. Oh, that was tier 1 flat fizz. I fucked up. I could show you, like, the most expensive way to deterministically craft. But man, we could go broke.
I'll post it right away.
A new talisman, you say?
It's you.
I wonder if I still have that one for sale. There's no way. It's probably long gone. Yeah, I think that sold already. Oh, wait, here's... You mean like one with tier 1 flat, tier 1% with gain extra damage as Fizz with onslaught, attack speed, and 5 to melee skills? You mean like this? Just another 1500 div. I figured that bitch would have been sold by now. There you go, your DPS just fucking quadrupled. So can I put it down? Can we do a payment plan? I'm not worried about it, dude. I crafted the talisman because Rum was playing a druid and he ended up crafting one. He didn't need it. So we went all in on that one. Fractured the Fizz. I think we even whittled at one point. I do not suggest crafting like this, but fuck it. For science. How long before we hit like a T1 Fizz with something else useful? There's a T1 Fizz accuracy split, and it's gone. Oh, I'm gonna be getting off right after I get done burning some of these chaos.
Yes? I'll post it right away.
Yeah, I forget what it was Rum was playing exactly. What do you mean? You're not in the guild? Yeah, it's in the guild stash. I have to say this does not seem very successful. We've sank about 60 div worth of chaos into this strategy. I have yet to see like one good T1 prefix. We're getting a lot of suffixes. Maybe the trick is we have to add another roll. Okay, that's a T2. Okay, there's... Oh my god, every time it takes the fucking surpasses off first, dude. Alright,
Have an order?
one more round, and then I'm off. Oh, that was a low T1, high T2 flat fizz. Oh, it's T3. That was a T3 combined with another percent fizz roll. I I thought we did it. I got a little chubbed up there. Sorry about that. Oh, there's T1 flat fizz. Oh, there it went. T3% with attack speed, projectile skills, and crit with a T4 split. Five to projectile skill. No, that's gone. Five to projectile skills is back. T1 fizz is back. Come on, hit one of those prefixes for percent fizz and we can whittle. Okay, a T3 fizz accuracy split. Oh. Nope, there went the skills. And there went the flat fizz. I mean, this doesn't seem very effective, but for some reason, I can't stop doing it. I may be addicted, boys. Big Gamba. Okay. We have yet to hit a tier 1% fizz again in all these rolls. So it's only fair that it rolls this now that we've exhausted every possible roll. Okay, T1 surpasses. We're going to give her a shot. Cold, fire, trash. Don't roll off the surpasses. Come on. Just give me fucking T1% fizz. And there went the surpasses. Okay. Oh, that was T1 flat.
Can I help? I'll fill
Okay,
out
last one, I swear. T1 surpasses. Every time we hit T1 surpasses, we got to try and hit at least one tier 1 prefix. Wow, we hit all dog shit. Well, let's just keep it there. Oh, that's a T1 fizz accuracy split. There went the fucking surpasses. There went everything. I would have accepted T3 flat with a T1%. Okay, we're still in the game. Nope, there it went. Surpasses T1. All dog shit. There went surpasses. Nice. Surpasses T1. That's actually not bad. I mean, a little low on the tier 3s up top, but there went surpasses. God damn it. Oh, that was a T1 fizz accuracy split. Probably should have kept that. Is that T1? It is. Okay, nice. We're still in the game. Five projectile skills, T1. T1 flat fizz. Oh my god, come on. Come on, baby. Just give me one good annul. And there went the flat fizz. What is that, T3? Yeah. This is crazy gambling addiction. This is what an in-game degenerate gambler looks like. Okay, T1.
Have an order? Let's see if there are any takers.
Fuck. That was a T3 fizz. We're getting closer. Give me my tier 1. That's tier 5. Wow. Reduced attribute requirements like 4 out of 6 times there. Yeah, I gotta get off too. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I think that's it for me. Yeah. Nope, T1. All right. That's it. All right, y'all. You already know what it is. You are enough. Stay blessed. And as always, stay mouthy. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.